The highest-ranking drug company executive convicted in the opioid crisis is headed to prison. But the sentence is not harsh enough for some who say he got away with murder. A judge sentenced Insys Therapeutics founder John Kapoor to 5.5 years for his role in bribing doctors to prescribe the powerful painkiller Subsys. Our consumer investigative correspondent Anna Werner is in Boston, where Kapoor was sentenced. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. Well, yeah, he was a highly successful billionaire who founded a drug company. But yesterday, he arrived here as a man trying to avoid a long prison sentence.
76-year-old John Kapoor came to court to ask the judge for a lighter sentence during a hearing where 7 victims or their relatives told how his company's drug Subsys destroyed their lives. People like Deb Fuller, whose 32-year-old daughter Sarah died of an overdose after taking the drug.
I'm doing this for Sarah because she deserves to be heard. And since she can't be here herself, then I will be here for her so that, he can hear just how he destroyed her life, our lives.
Kapoor was convicted for mail and wire fraud for his part in what prosecutors said was a nationwide conspiracy to boost sales of Subsys by bribing doctors to prescribe the drug to patients who should never have received it. The drug was only approved by the FDA for breakthrough cancer pain. FDA data shows more than 8,000 people died after taking Subsys. Yesterday, a packed courtroom watched as Kapoor turned to the victims and told them, "I'm so sorry for your suffering. I can feel it." Prosecutors had asked for a 15-year sentence. The judge gave him 5.5 years.
What do you think of the sentence that was given to Mr. Kapoor?
I don't think it was fair. It wasn't fair to all the victims.
Later, we spoke with prosecutors, including Assistant U.S. Attorney Nat Yeager.
I was offended by John Kapoor's statement. I don't see how anyone would listen to what he had to say and believe him. I thought his words rang hollow. I think that he was absolutely driven by greed, by the desire for money, the desire of being the best in the industry, and I don't think he cared at all about the patients.
Insys Therapeutics, that is our name. We're raising the bar and we're changing the game.
During trial last year, prosecutors showed a video featuring company employees rapping about increasing sales. One was former Vice President of Sales Alec Burlikoff, dressed as a life-size version of the company's painkiller. Yesterday, he too was sentenced to a shorter term of 26 months in prison, reflecting the fact that he cooperated with prosecutors.
Anything you'd say to relatives of people who passed away due to use of Subsys?
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
In all this week, Burlikoff and 4 other executives received sentences ranging from a year and a day to 33 months. They and Kapoor will go to prison, but not long enough for many families.
They all got away with murder. Because it's exactly what they did, because it's more than Sarah that died from it.
Prosecutors told us last night they do believe that this trial, which used RICO conspiracy statutes traditionally used to prosecute mob bosses against the company and its executives, will make a positive difference in future prosecutions of opioid cases. Tony?
Could be the first of many, Anna. Thank you very much.